Behind the goal. Mr. Farley from County Durham, the referee today, has handled the match so far quite efficiently and effectively. One booking so far, that's all there's been. Liverpool and defence. Colin Irwin putting the ball back to Ray Clements. Two 0 the scoreline then to Liverpool, with 5 minutes of the second half gone. Well, that's exactly what the Altrincham team didn't want to do, but the situation rescued, and play now being brought out to the right wing. Well, a short ball there from Alan Kennedy, so it's not just the Altrincham players that are playing themselves into trouble today. Johnson put through a nice timely tackle there by Stan Allen, putting the ball out of play for a throw to Liverpool. Alan Kennedy joining in the attack, getting into the opposing team's penalty area. Dalglish, the danger man, with the ball. Jonathan Norton with the kick. The ball seeming to hang in the wind there. The wind is swirling around the stadium down below there at pitch level. Ray Kennedy with a shot that's well wide. He appealed for the corner, but he went through the legs of, clean through the legs of the Altrincham player, and harmlessly for a goal kick. A pretty quiet opening by both sides in this second half, but Altrincham now start to come forward with Barry Whitbread on the ball here on the right wing. The tackle going in from Alan Kennedy, a good tackle too. Altrincham retaining possession. Barry Howard coming across to take the throw with what could be a long one. Well, quite a few of the people in the Kop, I'm sure, had their hearts in their mouths there as the ball almost came through to Graham Barrow. Ball eventually put out for a corner. So a bit of pressure from Altrincham early on in the second half. Well, dear me, that was headed off the line. Well, there are the Altrincham supporters. They're really getting behind their team now. Johnny King, the heading on, and a brilliant save there, and it needed a brilliant save too from Ray Clements. A diving cat-like save there from international goalkeeper Ray Clements to stop that header from going into the net, and a really enterprising opening by Altrincham that's really putting Liverpool under pressure. And it's Altrincham coming forward again. Handball there by Sammy Lee. Lee disputing the decision, but it looks a clear case of handball from where we are by Lee. And Altrincham, of course, very keen to get on with the game. They don't want their rhythm to be interrupted. Well, support's there for the Robins, and you can hear it. McDermott in possession, coming forward, thundering forward. Dalglish going in. And it's a goal. The second one from Kenny Dalglish, and it looks so simple. The Altrincham defence was stretched. Liverpool broke. And it was there, a simple movement to the middle. Dalglish taking the ball, taking the cross on the right on the half volley, and side foot into the back of the net. Liverpool 3, Altrincham 0. So just at a time when Altrincham looked as though they were just about to put Liverpool under the most intense pressure, back come Liverpool with a typical unexpected and devastating breakaway down the right wing. The cross into Dalglish, and the ball was in the back of the net like a flash for a 3-0 lead. Well, Liverpool may have looked a little suspect in the opening few minutes of the first half here, but they really put their game together this afternoon in the latter stages of the first half and in this start of the second half. And well, I can think of very few First Division teams who would have lived with Liverpool. Oh, and a tremendous save there from John Connaughton from that header by Richard Money. Liverpool now throwing most players forward. Richard Money, midfield player, getting into the penalty area, getting into a scoring position, and the ball brilliantly turned over the bar there by John Connaughton. So the corner to Liverpool. And a player going down there could well, it's Alan Kennedy putting the ball in. Colin Irwin going in. A nice stop once again by the Altrincham keeper, Connaughton. And so he's certainly played his part today in this Altrincham side. The flag up for offside as Irwin trying to put McDermott through. And that again relieves the pressure on Liverpool. Johnny King going past Sammy Lee there. Now with Jeff Johnson trying to go through. He beats one man, beats two men. John Rogers caught in an offside position. Trying at least to get the ball into the net, albeit offside, but even the tempting shot there was slightly wide of the post. Liverpool coming away once again. Johnson back to Lee, Dalglish. Liverpool opting for the long ball into the middle. Lee, Dalglish, McDermott. McDermott turning inside, getting a left foot cross in. Ball out by Graham Heathcote, but it comes again once again to the foot of a Liverpool player. And the all players now, apart from Ray Clements, in the Altrincham half. Mal Dalglish in possession. David Johnson. A long ball back to Sammy Lee. And Liverpool playing possession football now as the ball goes out of play near the corner flag for a throw to Altrincham. Colin Irwin let that ball go. That's John Rogers. Barry Howard, in fact, putting John Rogers through. A nice bit of play there by the Robins. But the saving tackle coming from Richard Money. Nice bit of anticipation there. That prevented John Rogers from going through for a crack at goal. Well, bit of trickery attempted there by Kenny Dalglish that didn't come off. The ball still in play though. And the tempo of the game having died a little, not surprisingly, as Altrincham find a way of breaking down this machine-like Liverpool side. And losing possession, Sammy Lee with the foot in. Eventually, Johnson looking for space. Kennedy to Dalglish. No way through. Liverpool forwards outnumbered on that particular occasion. To Johnny King. It's left once again the difference between the main difference between the two sides today has shown itself in experience and in terms of anticipation and reading the game at this level, and that's where Liverpool have really counted. They've been able to read the passes that Altrincham have been planning and putting together. They've produced quite a lot of interceptions and set their own midfield and forwards on the way to the other end, and at the moment Altrincham 3 goals down. Howard just outside the area, firing in a shot that Clements had covered, but nevertheless was only a couple of yards wide of Clements' right-hand post. "17 minutes of the second half gone, still Liverpool 3, Altrincham 0. With a nice bit of interception there by Barry Whitbread. The ball out to Barry Howard. Howard then on the right, getting in the cross. That's a useful cross indeed. And the clearing header there by Richard Money, who's had a really good game today. Money coming into the side to replace Alan Hansen. Richard Money then getting the ball out for a corner. Altrincham, as you can see there, with the 2 players across coming in. Clements going in for the ball, and not too pleased about Johnny King's action there. Bit of over enthusiasm, I think we'll call it, nothing else from John King there, as Clements had the ball, he thought anyway, clearly in his hands, and King went in with the boot. Well, this kind of thing will happen not just in cup-tie football, but of course when you get a team who is as keen as Altrincham are to make their point. Play switches to the other end as Liverpool break once again. Kennedy, Money, McDermott out on the right, Sammy Lee moving into space. as Alan Kennedy and his Liverpool teammates play possession football, but that one was a bit wild and a bit loose, and it goes behind for a goal kick to the Altrincham Robins. Howard, who's grown in stature with as every minute has passed in this game. He's had quite a lot of possession in this second half. Here he is again, nice yanking around there. Well going in, John Rogers just waiting for the chance to pounce. And the Altrincham players fighting like tigers for every single ball still, and they will have to, of course. They're even 3 goals down, but they won't stop trying here today. They'll go down and they'll be remembered for the fighting performance that they put up here at Anfield. Stan Allen, nice through ball there. Touched out of play by Alan Kennedy for a throw then to Altrincham. Jeff Johnson getting past Kennedy this time. And a great shot there. That was a really terrific shot. Going not too far wide of the Liverpool post. And that's every time the Altrincham players get in a shot, it gives them a little bit of heart, a little bit of more confidence. Even though now, of course, the odds are really stacked against them with Liverpool having a 3-goal lead. Johnson once again caught in the offside trap. It's been worked well by Altrincham today. Barry Howard on a run through again, and looking dangerous. John Rogers, in fact, that one was. He and Barry Howard of similar stature. Kennedy to his namesake, Alan Kennedy. But 23 minutes left of this game here at Anfield. Still 3 goals to Liverpool. No goals so far for Altrincham. But Altrincham will certainly try to the final whistle. And in fact, of course, to get on the score sheet would be an achievement in itself. Well, Liverpool being forced to go backwards, which of course won't please their supporters against a non-league side. Kennedy, possession, the pass blocked by Whitbread. Back to Colin Owen to Richard Money. Money letting the ball run into his stride, and the ball out there to Jimmy Case. Jimmy Case on the right wing. Nice bit of space there created by Dalglish. Dalglish running into the man. A clear case of that, you could see it. And the free kick going Altringham's way. As you can see, there's still quite a breeze out there this afternoon here at Anfield. Ray Kennedy drawing back from that tackle, and Barry Howard, who's established himself as a pretty neat ball player against Liverpool this afternoon. getting the ball out. All to be taking the throw. Howard. Getting in a good, useful cross. John Rogers with a header in, but not sufficient power to really trouble Ray Clements. Well, John Davison going down there with after that boot in the face by Kenny Dalglish. Interesting to see what the referee will give. In fact, he may have given a free kick to Altrincham. Indeed, he has. But, I don't think too sinister a tackle that was. A slight case of Davison bending forward slightly, but certainly was fed up by Dalglish. Now the corner. The ball swimming off the top of the head of Colin Irwin there. And it's the Altrincham fans who are in good voice at this stage, even though their team are 3 goals down. The ball coming loose. Clements losing his grip on that ball. Liverpool coming away again. Dalglish was in fact in an offside position. The referee plays advantage, and Altrincham are through. Brought down, and it's a penalty. It's a penalty. Clements brought him down, and Altrincham have a penalty. Well, this in itself will virtually make the trip worthwhile for these Altrincham fans. And by however how many, the fact that they've scored at Anfield makes the trip worthwhile. The score then, with 18 minutes to go: Liverpool 3, Altrincham 1. And of course, in Altrincham's eyes, if they had only 30 seconds left, there's still time to score 2 more goals, because that's exactly what they need to win a replay at Moss Lane. And what a fairy tale ending that would be if they could score 2 more goals. 3-1 the score. Liverpool in possession, coming forward, reaching the edge of the Altrincham penalty area. Graham Heathcote with the clearance. The ball is still in play. Barry Howard through to John Rogers, and Altrincham really mean business. And that ball left by Clements certainly had him in 2 minds. Nice bit of cool play there by Alan Kennedy. And the cry from the Altrincham fans is easy, easy. Well, it's been far from easy. They're playing against one of the most respected and one of the most devastating teams, not just in Great Britain, but in the world of soccer. Ray Kennedy then coming away with the ball out to David Johnson on the left wing. Johnson going inside, beating a 1-man, beating 2 men. having to be brought down by Stan Allen. Allen with the rather ruthless challenge there. So from considering a goal, Liverpool come back to the other end in a rather dangerous position, some 20 yards out, with a direct free kick. And of course, any one of the three players involved. John Connaughton anticipating that superbly as Dalglish putting a nicely weighted shot towards the far corner with a little bit of swerve on the ball, but Connaughton saw it coming and had it covered all the way. And in fact retained his grip on the ball. Altrincham coming forward once again. This time John Rogers being held there, and the free kick going to Altrincham. The big question now around the ground, can it be possible for any team to come back from 3-0 to force a replay? It's 3-1 at the moment with 15 minutes on the watch. Liverpool with men spare, and a poor pass there by Kennedy. A poor pass indeed, with Dalglish alongside him. Altrincham losing possession again, the ball being played in by Dalglish towards the head of David Johnson. Johnson, who's had not such a happy time of it today. He's been caught offside quite a few times by the Altrincham defensive system, and certainly has found space very hard to come by. Well, Phil Neal at the time, and Phil Neal in fact is going to be spoken to by the referee. Of course that was totally unnecessary. He knew very well that he saw the linesman flag go up. He was in full vision of Phil Neal, but nevertheless the free kick going then to Altrincham as they come away. Dalglish with the headed flick on, but it comes to nothing. The ball back to John Connaughton. Case with a beautiful ball through there, right into the path of McDermott. McDermott with a cross in. Johnson unable once again to get to the cross. Well, on my watch, 13 minutes left, and I'm sure that these 13 minutes that are remaining will go very, very quickly indeed for Altrincham as they strive to pull back another 2 goals to force a replay if they can, which would be at their relatively tiny ground at Moss Lane in Altrincham. Jeff Johnson on to Johnny King. King with the ball through to Barry Howard. Barry Howard in the chase with Phil Neal. Neal very cool, very calm, indeed the sign of an international soccer player. A loose one again, and there are certain aspects of their game that Liverpool won't be too pleased with today. Well, Ray Clements having to come off his line pretty sharpish as Jeff Johnson goes through once again, but he was in fact in an offside position. Lee to Kennedy. Nice bit of interpassing between Lee and Kennedy. Kennedy on the ball again. Well, the foul is given, although it looks as though Kennedy had... I beg your pardon, the foul is not given. I was about to say that Kennedy had seemed to push the ball far too far anyway. And the referee, well, no doubt agrees with me, has given the goal kick.